What if every normal activity you enjoy becomes a potential death trap? Well, in Final Destination, Bloodlines, that's exactly what happens. Buckle up, because we're diving into a world where survival is purely a matter of luck, where death has its sights set on its next victims, and where the line between life and death blurs into a terrifying game. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, we're dissecting the latest cinematic masterpiece of the horror genre, Final Destination, Bloodlines. Now imagine this. You wake up, stretch, brush your teeth, and prepare for a normal day. But what if every single action you take hides a lurking shadow? A slip on the wet bathroom floor, a loose screw in the chair you sit on, a gust of wind blowing open a window at the wrong time. In most movies, those are harmless details. But in Final Destination, they are death's calling card. You can't fight it. You can't outrun it. Because the killer here isn't a masked figure, it's death itself. And in Final Destination, Bloodlines, death is back, hungrier, smarter, and more terrifying than ever before. Why this film shocks you? Now let's unpack why Final Destination, Bloodlines isn't just another slasher flick. It's a nightmare-inducing experience that keeps you on edge long after the credits roll. First off, it plays on your deepest fears, your everyday existence, while other horror films might isolate you from society, forcing you to endure jump scares in the dark alone. Final Destination, Bloodlines brings the terror home. It forces you to confront the possibility of danger lurking in the mundane, turning your daily routines into potential death traps. This relentless paranoia is masterfully built throughout the film, keeping you constantly on edge. The brilliance of Final Destination, Bloodlines lies in its ability to tap into your primal fears. As you witness each near miss, your heart pounds in your chest, convinced that this time they've outsmarted death. But no, the Grim Reaper has a wicked sense of humor and strikes when you least expect it. The film doesn't shy away from being unapologetically gory either. In fact, it revels in it, painting vivid and brutal images that will stick in your mind long after the final scare. But this isn't mindless gore for the sake of shock value. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the unexpectedness of death. Cast and roles. Now let's shine the spotlight on the phenomenal cast of Final Destination, Bloodlines. What sets this film apart is its ability to captivate you without relying on big-name stars. Instead, it introduces you to a group of relatable characters that you find yourself rooting for, despite knowing their fate. The movie does an excellent job of building their personalities and relationships, making their eventual demise all the more heartbreaking and tragic. Atmosphere and horror style. The production team behind Final Destination, Bloodlines, deserves immense credit for creating an atmosphere so thick with tension that you can almost taste it. The settings are ordinary, yet the filmmakers transform them into menacing landscapes where danger seems to lurk around every corner. The cinematography is masterful, drawing you into the characters' perspectives and making you feel their mounting dread. Whether it's the creaking floorboard or a flickering light bulb, the film utilizes sound design to amplify your fear. Now let's talk about those moments that have audiences buzzing. The film kicks off with a horrifying premonition involving a crowded amusement park and a runaway roller coaster. We also have the bathroom sequence, which turns a simple morning routine into a heart-stopping ordeal, and the kitchen scene where everyday objects become deadly weapons. So why do viewers crave this movie? Horror enthusiasts flock to Final Destination for its unique brand of terror. Unlike traditional horror, this franchise offers a new terrifying vision, one where death itself is the antagonist. What keeps audiences returning is the relentless ingenuity of death's methods. Each installment brings a fresh set of challenges, ensuring that the stakes remain high and the scares are relentless. In a world where we often feel like we're in control, Final Destination, Bloodlines strips away that illusion, reminding us that sometimes there's nowhere to hide from fate. Now, for the final verdict. Final Destination, Bloodlines lives up to its legacy, delivering a chilling and suspenseful journey from start to finish. The film's ability to tap into our deepest fears, while keeping us guessing until the very end, makes it a standout entry in the franchise. If you're a fan of the series, or a lover of psychological horror, this movie is a must-watch. And there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this review and want more of the same, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining me tonight. And until next time, remember, some doors are better left unopened, and some secrets are best left buried. Keep living your life, because you never know when death will call.